We're at Trade Talk in Kansas City. We're visiting with Nick Fastler of BASF, and you're the Technical Market Group Manager for BASF. How can your group benefit the soybean grower?
So BASF's really excited about all the changes we've gone through in the past year. Now that we have soybean seeds to offer, seed treatment, additional technologies there, as well as Liberty herbicide. So we've strengthened the already robust BASF crop protection portfolio with these new additions. So for us, what's key is to get this great portfolio out in front of growers so they can utilize that technology.
And what is BASF looking for when you start to develop new varieties and grow the soybean market?
So when we look at our Credenz soybean seed line, some key things there is obviously yield. So is it delivering on that elite yield, excellent yield potential, and then what trait platform comes with it. Because nowadays most growers have some sort of weed challenge on their farm, and herbicide or weed management is top of mind. So with the Credenz platform, we offer Liberty Link GT27, which allows those growers to use both Liberty as well as glyphosate to manage late weeds in their soybean production system.
What's new in BASF's toolbox for soybean growers in the coming year?
So some things we're very excited about in 2020 coming up is the launch of Ingenia Pro. So that would be an evolution of the Ingenia, the dicamba technology BASF offers for over-the-top of DT soybeans. Ingenia Pro will bring more residual to that. So we're trying to provide growers with solutions that maximize that level of weed control. And then fungicides. So we're looking at launching a new fungicide into the soybean market, Revitech, as well as Veltima to help give more solutions out there.
We're starting to hear advice to soybean growers to plant earlier in the season. Why is that?
Well, obviously, the earlier you can plant a crop, the longer it has to grow. So fundamentally, that's what we're trying to do. And historically, most growers planted their corn or their other crops before they got to the soybeans, knowing that they can kind of flex and based on their reproductive window later in the season. But what we discovered with soybeans is the longer time you have during that vegetative stage, the more nodes, the more part of the plant is available to produce more pods. So you can kind of think of it, if you build a bigger factory, you can produce more output. So that's the same thing we're trying to do with soybeans.
What are the risks associated with planting early?
But obviously that's the key thing. There's a lot of risks associated with it. First and foremost, can you get in the field? We all know 2020 for a lot of folks was a challenging year. But on soybeans, early season soybeans is typically cooler, wetter, they're going to be growing slowly, so they're more susceptible to early season diseases as well as insect pests. So that's where a strong fungicide seed treatment comes into play, something like Obvious Plus to help protect it from those early season seedling diseases.
And how is the entry into the seed business going?
So it's been a huge year for BASF of learning, our new colleagues, our new portfolios, and how we integrate those two together. It's been a lot of fun, is what I got to say. So with Credenz coming into our portfolio, we're able to talk to growers, start to finish. And I think something very important that BASF did is we provide a dedicated seed sales team out there. So we have those individuals locally that the farmers can talk to about their environment, their soil types, and make the best local recommendations.
That is Nick Fastler of BASF joining us here at Trade Talk in Kansas City.